Here are some info and tasting notes for the Bushmills 21-year-old. So I absolutely adore this whiskey. It's one of my all-time favorites. I was lucky enough to try this for the first time at the Bushmills distillery, and it's where I first fell in love with Madeira cask finished whiskey. So this whiskey here comes from the Bushmills distillery. It's a single malt, so not a pot still like some of the other Irish whiskies are. This is a single malt, so 100% malted barley, made in a triple distilled fashion. They finished this whiskey, well, they aged two different batches. They aged the whiskey in American oak as well as ex-Oloroso sherry casks concurrently for 19 years, and then they put them together in a Madeira wine cask and then marry them together for a further 2 years. So hence the 21-year-old whiskey. These guys have been doing it for over 400 years. They've got the original license to distill in the county of Antrim in Ireland in 1608. So Bushmills has got a load of heritage and pedigree to them. But this whiskey for me is just an absolute cracker. So if you have a look at this beautiful looking whiskey, just really kind of wise and old, and it looks like it's got fantastic maturity to it. If you have a go on the nose of this, it's just so pleasant. You're getting a bit of sweet fruit, but you're getting a wonderful chocolatey note that comes off there too, and a really nice aromatic wine. You can definitely smell that there's been a different cask that's been used here, and that's what I quite like about the Madeira cask, because it's so unique on the nose. It just has its own quality. So if you have a go on the taste of this, is where it starts to really come alive. You're getting raisins, you're getting nuts, you're getting a beautiful maltiness coming through. It's also wonderfully creamy, so the whiskey just coats the mouth and really rolls around. I quite like this whiskey for one of the reasons that really intrigues me is that it was the first whiskey I ever tasted that gave me a mouthfeel on the roof of my mouth, which was quite unusual for me. I'd never had that before. And it still keeps doing it to this day. So it's got quite a nice richness to it, a little bit of chocolate on the end, but a really indulgent whiskey. I think it's one of my all-time favorites that would probably be in the top 5. So I'd be interested to see if it makes it into your top 5. So I hope you enjoyed the Bushmills 21-year.